But the Mavs, it just goes to show you how good this team is. They were down 28 points. I thought that they were cooked, Tommy, especially without Luka. And then they remind us, oh, yeah, they were the Western Conference champions last season, and Kyrie had an
The Mavericks might be the team to beat in the Western Conference.
You got Kyrie Irving, you got Klay Thompson, you got an experienced team that's accustomed to playing with one another. I'm not saying they should be able to overcome it all season long to be what they were last year, but to win a few more games than you lose, you should be able to do that with the roster that you have in place. But it's never good to see Luka injured. We all know how big time he is.
They said the Mavericks are Luka's team. They say Kyrie is the ultimate wild card. They say Klay is the piece that just might make it all work. But here's the real question. Can this team rewrite history, or will they become another chapter in Dallas heartbreak? Stick around, because we will be deep diving into the Mavericks 2024-2025 journey, and a story full of hopes, struggles, and maybe glory. And I mean that. And that's facts. I saw one of them bad shots. I said I didn't see him shoot a bad shot, but I saw it last game. Shots fired! I don't want to see no more. I'll say that right now. I don't want to see no more. We go watch whooping late at night, man. We going to bed. And that's facts. Work in the morning. All right, family, welcome back to the Mavs Spear. Strap up, let's go. We getting into this one straight, and I mean no chase. And that's facts. The Dallas Mavericks' current landscape, the new era, and triumphant trials. Yeah, let's get it all started, baby. We're rolling it out hot and heavy. Supporting cast, building blocks or bust. Yeah, you know, we just talked about Klay Thompson, but we have to go to the other guy. It's not all the big names. We got some young guns and underrated pieces attempting to step up this season. Like, for example, Jaden Hardy. What's your thoughts? How is Jaden Hardy doing this season to you, family? I need to know, because we're going to talk about it today. The kid has got hustle. He's averaging points off the bench, but I need him to average more. This season, he's fearless, attacking the paint and attacking the rim like it owes him money. Our family, if that ain't shots fired, what is? And that's facts. Now, we all are fond of Max Prosper. He's coming along. He looks a lot better than he did last season, and even at the beginning of this season. It looks like they're starting to break down his mechanics. We need the Max mechanics breaking down so he can be able to move on the court. He has the wingspan. So Max is definitely looking better. He's developing, and that is something that we definitely need to see out of him. Family, would you trade Jaden Hardy and Max to get peace? I need to know. If we decide to keep Max, he could definitely be a defensive anchor for the Mavs in desperate times of need, like when you ain't got nobody else playing. Now, Kessler Edwards. Now, the young man was supposed to be a straight 3-and-D specialist, but, I mean, I really haven't even seen him put up a shot that he's made yet. My boy barely got some minutes, and by the time he got in the game, I went to bed. And that's facts. We ain't gonna watch the butt whooping late at night. We gonna watch whooping late at night, man. We going to bed. And that's facts. Work in the morning.
Ain't that right?
He ain't lying.
Right, but I digress. But y'all know we got to talk about my homie, Gordon. Man, I am Gordon ever since the Summer League. The young man has put in so much time and effort into this game, and just putting in so much work into the Dallas Mavericks for them to be able to have someone similar to like a Kyrie, short, shifty, fast guard, herky and jerk type of movements. I mean, that boy just has a stop and go. He's able to hit his shot. He's a capable playmaker. The young man does what we need him to do, especially when our stars need a rest. He's capable of running the offense. Now, last game, I saw one of them bad shots. I said I didn't see him shoot a bad shot, but I saw it last game. Shots fired! I don't want to see no more. I'll say that right now. I want to see no more. Come here, boy. Be Will. All grit, all heart. Be Will is... I mean, this is a guy who's capable of scoring a lot in a game. And for him to humble himself and play within the system, for him to be able to grab offensive boards and do all the dirty work, B. Will is definitely coming in here doing something that we definitely need him to do. So shout out to B. Will, but serious question, man. Some of these boys about to get traded. Who you want to see traded, man? That's what I thought. I did Maxi, boy, you got lucky. Maxi, you got lucky, my boy. But I digress. These supporting cast members may not make the headlines, family. I said they may not make the headlines because they're supporting cast members. But they are the glue that holds this team together. And trust me, they're going to have their moments this season. And we're going to need all of them. Y'all remember that shot from Dante Exum last season? Yeah, when the game winner on the line, the supporting cast is what keeps the train moving. But, I mean, this is an action-packed show. We got Clouded in Mystery. What's going on with the team there? Luka Dončić, Kyrie Irving is a wild card. I don't know. You tell me. Coming up on the show. Enter Klay Thompson, sharpshooter with legacy. Najee Marshall coming up. Boomer bust. And the call to action. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video because you do not want to miss a single thing. And that's wait a minute. Clouded mystery, triumph, and excitement. They said the Mavericks are Luka's team. They say Kyrie is the ultimate wild card. They say Klay is the piece that just might make it all work. But here's the real question. Can this team rewrite history, or will they become another chapter in Dallas heartbreak? Stick around because we will be deep diving into the Mavericks 2024-2025 journey and a story full of hopes, struggles, and maybe glory. And I mean that. And that's facts. The maestro. Or the Mia. Let's start with Luka Dončić. Is the engine of the Dallas Mavericks machine. Luka Dončić playing basketball is like 2K. The video game that he's got all the cheat codes and knows how to use the left and right dribbling stick. Yeah, this is something that definitely can't be overlooked. Right now, the boy is averaging over 30 points per game, over 9 assists per game, and over 8 rebounds. I can't give you specifics because they change so much. That's how good he is. And that's facts. If you're thinking, wow, if you think those are MVP numbers, you'll absolutely be correct. The guy is a walking triple-double threat. Now, we all know he had a rough start from the beginning of this season, dealing with injuries and tech foul. But ever since his return, with the exception of the other night, I mean, he didn't play. Luka Dončić has been on a torture. But here's the thing about Luka Dončić. It's not just the stats. It is the way he plays. His court vision. Yeah, they talk about court mapping. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Can we talk about court mapping? Court mapping ain't nothing but I'm going to this spot and you're going to that spot. And don't move. Because when I get in trouble, I'm going to throw it to you at this spot. And if Luka Dončić does do a good job of finding his teammates when he is in trouble. But, I mean, we can't be just throwing court mapping around in this sphere just because a lot of people are talking about it or they say other players do it. Like, it's levels to court mapping. We just can't say, you know, that somebody's court mapping when they're just getting in trouble and just expecting the player to be somewhere and then they're throwing it there. Like, come on now. But I digress. His court vision is next level. His three unstoppable, and I said the most average role player look like Prime Dirk for at night. He creates more open threes for his teammates than creating the pumpkin spice latte in the fall, baby. I said he creates more open threes for his teammates. Starbucks creates pumpkin spice lattes in the fall, baby. And I don't even like them. You heard me? I'm more of a vanilla bean. You heard me? But you know, this can't be a video unless we are talking about my man Kyrie. Kyrie, the wild card. Let's take a step back. Kyrie, look, he gets it. Kyrie is polarizing, but whether you are a fan of his antics or not, you cannot deny the dude's talent. This season, my man is averaging, let me get the correct stats for you. Kyrie is currently averaging 24.6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 48.9% from the field. And my boy, most likely, he's going to be the 40, 50, 90 club this year. And not to mention 1.2 steals a game.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, I'm talking about Kyrie. So smooth, they should come with a caution, slippery when wet sign. Hey, family, I beg your pardon. Fire! I said his handles are so smooth, they should come with caution tape and a slippery wet sign. Out. That boy Kyrie got moves. Watching Luka and Kyrie together is like watching improv jazz performance. Chaotic at the same time when it clicks. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It isn't just talented, it's dangerous. And then when you have Klay Thompson entering the mix, the sharpshooter with legacy, here's when things get spicy. The Mavericks added Klay Thompson. Y'all already know. We went over that the last video. 4-time and arguably one of the greatest shooters of all time. Last season, Klay Thompson averaged 41.2% from the three. Somebody that can definitely make you pay from three. Here's where this works. Luka Dončić creates the second most open three-point opportunities in the league. Well, he's Klay. Give him an inch of space, and it's already too late. This duo has the potential to be a nightmare for all defenses in the NBA. But let's be real. Keyword here is potential. Okay. Now, all right, family, welcome back to the one-stop shop for all things Dallas Mavericks. If you're not subscribed, what you waiting for? I'm your host, Locke. Strap up, Lock in. Let go.
I beg your pardon.
Najee Marshall in the suspension drama. I know, family. This one's going to be tough. Oh, Najee Marshall. He is a critical piece for the Dallas Mavericks defense, but not just the defense. I mean, the boy's a straight certified scorer. But let's not talk about the elephant in the room. Shout out Lord Jamar. Such an elegant tune. Let's address the elephant in the room. Hey, man. Shout out NBA. Okay, so I'm going to have to confirm this because each time I check it, I hear something. Matter of fact, let me double check now for y'all, man. How long is this suspension? Bear with me, Chad. Okay, man. Yeah. So Najee Marshall has been suspended for 4 games for his altercation. No, for Yuka's use. Was it worth it? Probably not. But Najee Marshall and PJ Washington stand on business. Yuka's nurses check out my last video. I have what was said at the beginning of that video, the AI video. Make sure you check that out and then tap back into this video so you'll be caught up. It'll show you what happened, how it happened, and then I also got a short on when it happened. So check that out. Make sure you like, subscribe, join the family, join the spirit. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll start doing $50 giveaways, and we'll start going live during the game, or at least before the game. We'll figure something out. We'll tap. We need Najee back. Najee Marshall is a person who's definitely about getting a bucket. He makes me think of that. I'm gonna be real. He has the Kobe mentality. Najee Marshall will definitely get in there and get it. He has the mentality. I'm not saying he is as talented as Kobe, but he definitely has the mentality to get down there and make it happen for your team. Especially with the opportunity that he has been given with the Dallas Mavericks. Najee Marshall is definitely somebody who has heart. And he has a different level of heart than most people who play this game of basketball. Okay. When he returns, he will add much needed toughness to the roster. I mean, y'all already know what just happened. The reason why he's suspended for a game.
I beg your pardon.
Okay, let me give it to you straight, no chaser. Najee Marshall is averaging 10.9 points a game, which is 118th in the league. 3.3 rebounds. He's over 150. 2.2 assists. That's 121, he's in there, and he's 52.8% from the field. Currently for this season, ESPN has him shooting 31.7% from 3. I feel like it's higher because most of the time he touches it, he's knocking it back. With Najee Marshall back in the rotation, the Mavs defense could definitely take a step in the right direction. And let's be honest, we need all the help we can get.
I beg your pardon.
The Mavericks defense last season was, how do I put this nicely, atrocious. They ranked 25th in defensive efficiency last season, which is like trying to win. It's like trying to run a race with one leg, or trying to win a race in a car with flat tires. Not one flat tire, flat tires. This season is, but family, there's light at the end of the tunnel. This season is slightly better with an emphasis on slightly, more so big. The return of Olivier-Maxence Prosper and the addition of Najee Marshall should help out. It already has. But can we really cover that fast with Klay post-injury defensive lapses? I don't even think he's that bad, to be honest. That's the million-dollar question. All right, family, boom or bust? What's your verdict? So is this Mavericks team a boom or bust? Honestly, from what we've seen so far, I mean, I'll let the determining decision on this one. Honestly, it's both Luka and Kyrie, Klay, and you can't forget Derek Lively and PJ Washington. This season has allowed us to realize how important the glue guys are. PJ Washington, Najee Marshall, Daniel, those guys make this team finals contender. And the supporting cast, with their ability to step up, this team could no longer be the dark horse to be a finals contender, or the black stallion, however you want to look at it. All colors are blue. We'll be the blue stallion. How about that? And that's facts.
Shots fired!
We'll be the blue stallion. But if injuries hit, or if this defense doesn't improve completely without being able to have all the guys around, we could be looking at another season of disappointment. But I don't think Jason Kidd and then Nico we trust is going to let that happen. One more thing's for sure. This team will be entertaining to watch. Luka Magic, Kyrie Wizardry, Klay Thompson sharp shooting, with Derek Lively delivering the airmail. I don't have to say anything else about Luka and Kyrie. But family, unfortunately, my call to action. Mavs Nation, the floor is yours. What's your take? Are we looking at this as a championship team, or is it just almost another season? Drop your hot takes and your comments below, and don't hold back. Be honest. And hey, if you are as hyped as I am for this season, hit the like button, subscribe. We we have plenty more of Mavericks content coming your way. And trust me, you do not want to miss it. Let's go.